Good evening, YouTubers. Well, thanks for putting up with me so far. You know, I don't just make films just for the sake of it, just for something to say, but I've been watching tonight the Russians in the UN talking to the Security Council, and I wanted to talk about self-defense, and I'm primarily talking to my American viewers at the moment. Okay, now I know you beef about all kinds of things, especially your TV networks and that. But those TV networks, they're all in competition with each other. It's very different in the UK. Okay, no one's in competition with the BBC. The BBC just rule the roost. And what I want to talk about tonight is self-defense, because there's so many different rules on self-defense. Now, in the UK, we're not allowed to defend ourselves. Now that sounds strange. I mean, I'm one of these people who I'll carry some sort of weapon in the car, right? And you're not allowed to. I would have a baseball bat, for example, behind the front door in my house, so if intruders came to the house, I would be able to fend them off with the base. No, that's illegal in the UK. Not allowed. You have to allow yourself to be beaten up, and then it's a police matter to pursue the attackers. Oh, is it? Really? And they've gone further than that. I used to have a firearms license in the UK, but you didn't have a firearms license to defend yourself. You couldn't carry a firearm. Even with a firearms license, you were not allowed to carry a firearm. Okay. Especially not a loaded firearm. If you were travelling to the gun club from your home, you could have the firearm and the ammunition separate, mainly in the trunk of the car, and but you were never allowed to carry it. You know, there's no such thing as a carry permit as such in the UK, because you've got to jump through a lot of hoops to get something like that. Wasn't allowed. But forget firearms, because firearms have all been banned in the UK, big time. There's they even make you have a license, okay, a firearms license for air guns. If you've got an air pistol or an air rifle that shoots beyond certain pressure, that's classed as a firearm. And they've even outlawed swords. Okay, if you've got a curved sword, like an imitation samurai sword, loads of people were selling imitation samurai swords for like $20, something like that, $30, the equivalent in pounds, obviously. And you'd have them on your wall in the house, have them on a stand, by a stand, have a few samurai swords, different ones, all banned now. You can't have any curved swords. And they were having a big purge on knives. I mean, how do you define a combat knife compared to a kitchen knife? You know, you can buy all kinds of kitchen knives, and which one's going to be the most deadly, a kitchen knife or a combat knife? Well, I think they're both equally as fucking deadly, if you ask me. But oh no, you can't have combat knives, but you can have kitchen knives. But you can't carry a kitchen knife in the street, of course, because that's an offence. Carrying a blade more than, I think it's 3 inches, that might stand to be corrected. I mean, I think 3 inches, a fruit knife, is the maximum blade length that you can carry in your pocket without a good reason. Again, you're just not allowed to defend yourself in the UK. And yet, Russia invades the Ukraine, and the first thing the British government do is jump up and say, oh, everyone should be allowed to defend themselves. So here we are, we're giving you Stinger missiles, we're giving you all kinds of training on all kinds of ammunition and weapon systems. And their name, it's outrageous that people in the Ukraine shouldn't be allowed to defend themselves. I think, what the fuck?